Music scatters all across the floor. I don't hear the melody of us anymore. A grand piano sits dusty in the hall, echoing the emptiness inside these walls.
My fingertips are callous, but my heart is bruised, playing every rhythm that we ever used. The amplifier hums with a lonely low sound, searching for a harmony that can't be found.
The tempo slows down as the passion decays, lost in the silence of our final days. Listen to the beauty of these fading chords, sharper than the edges of 1,000 swords. The music is dying right here in our hands, slipping right through like the hourglass sands.
I tighten up the tuning, but the pitch is wrong.
We forgot the lyrics to our favorite song,
Strumming out a progression of pure regret,
trying to remember what I need to forget.
The symphony collapses into quiet despair.
Notes dissolving softly into thin air.
I back up the vinyl and the microphone stand, letting go completely of your trembling hand.
The tempo slows down as the passion decays, lost in the silence of our final days. Listen to the beauty of these fading chords, sharper than the edges of 1,000 swords. The music is dying right here in our hands, slipping right through like the hourglass sands.
Crescendo crashes and the rhythm breaks,
leaving only sorrow in the quiet wakes.
Strum, let it ring, no more songs to sing.
Pluck, watch it die, our musical goodbye. Listen to the beauty of these fading chords, sharper than the edges of 1,000 swords. The music is dying right here in our hands, slipping right through like the hourglass sands. The final note welcomes the broken and the brave, surfing on the crest of a catastrophic wave. Wildfires burning the hillsides to the ground, while we sit around searching for a newer sound.
Plugging my amplifier into the San Andreas fault, taking the Pacific breeze with a grain of salt.
Earthquakes shaking the foundation of our love, while the smoggy constellations look down from above.
The West Coast swings to a miserable slow beat,
dancing through the ashes on the canyon street.
we are improvising through this California jazz,
Giving up everything
that our lonely spirit has.
a messy fusion of the sunshine and the gloom, playing our final number in a crowded, smoky room.
I bend the strings until they're ready to snap, lost somewhere off the edge of the tourist map. Brass instruments blasting through the valley haze,
Counting down the numbers of our remaining days.
celebrities crying in their expensive cars.
We're drinking cheap wine under the dying stars.
The rhythm section dictates the speed of the fall.
I lean my heavy back against the studio wall. The West Coast swings to a miserable slow beat, dancing through the ashes on the canyon street. We are improvising through this California jazz, giving up everything
that our lonely spirit has.
a messy fusion of the sunshine and the gloom, playing our final number in a crowded, smoky
No sheet music left,
We are making it up now,
taking a dramatic
apocalyptic bow.
the Golden State is sinking,
Right into the sea, but the music will live on inside of you and me. Swing, sway, break, the earth begins to quake. Notes fall, crash, burn. Now it's our turn. We are improvising through this California jazz,
giving up everything
that our lonely spirit has. A messy fusion of the sunshine and the gloom, playing our final number
in a crowded, smoky room.
The final call rings, the West Coast sings.
California jazz.
Curtains drawn tight against the prying afternoon, hiding our affairs from the rising crescent moon. Tiptoeing barefoot across the hardwood floor, keeping the deepest secrets locked behind the door.
Tying up my conscience with a gentle thread, sleeping with the ghosts inside this messy bed, whispering my sins directly into your ear, making sure the neighbors and the angels never hear.
The darkness feels so incredibly smooth tonight, wrapping us securely away from the blinding light. We are hiding in these silken shadows, out of sight, stitching up a tapestry of beautiful dark delight. A clandestine romance playing on repeat.
In tracing the contours of your disguised face, falling out of heaven and completely out of grace, I play a muted chord to keep the volume low, nurturing a forbidden garden that
shouldn't grow. Lace and deception covering up the truth, wasting the final moments of our reckless youth. The thread is unraveling, pulling at the seam, waking up slowly from a complicated dream. The darkness feels so incredibly smooth tonight, wrapping us securely away from the blinding light. We are hiding in these silken shadows, out of sight, stitching up a tapestry of beautiful dark delight. Our own deceit, a clandestine romance playing on repeat.
We built our own heaven inside a private hell, tangled in the ribbons of a desperate embrace, leaving absolutely no identifiable trace. Hush now, don't speak. The floorboards creak, silken blindfold stories untold. Blindfolded
Curtains drawn tight against the prying afternoon, hiding our affairs from the rising crescent moon. Tiptoeing barefoot across the hardwood floor, keeping the deepest secrets locked behind the door.
Tying up my conscience with a gentle thread, sleeping with the ghosts
inside this messy bed,
whispering my sins
directly into your ear, making sure the neighbors and the angels never hear. The darkness feels so incredibly smooth tonight, wrapping us securely away from the blinding light. We are hiding in these silken shadows out of sight, stitching up a tapestry of beautiful dark delight, blindfolded by the fabric of our own deceit. A clandestine romance playing on repeat,
tracing the contours of your disguised face, falling out of heaven
and completely out of grace. I play a muted chord to keep the volume low, nurturing a forbidden garden that shouldn't grow.
Lacing deception,
Covering up the truth,
wasting the final moments
of our reckless youth.
The thread is unraveling,
Pulling at the seam
waking up slowly
from a complicated dream. The darkness feels so incredibly smooth tonight, wrapping us securely away from the blinding light. We are hiding in these silken shadows out of sight, stitching up a tapestry of beautiful dark delight, blindfolded by the fabric of our own deceit. A clandestine romance playing on repeat. The fragile spell,
we built our own heaven inside a private hell,
tangled in the ribbons of a desperate embrace,
leaving absolutely no identifiable trace.
Hush now, don't speak.
The floorboards
Creak, silken, blindfold stories untold. We are hiding in these silken shadows out of sight, stitching up a tapestry of beautiful dark delight, blindfolded by the fabric of our own deceit. A clandestine romance music scatters all across the floor. I don't hear the melody of us anymore. A grand piano sits dusty in the hall, echoing the emptiness inside these walls.
My fingertips are calloused, but my heart is bruised, playing every rhythm that we ever used. The amplifier hums with a lonely low sound, searching for a harmony that can't be found. The tempo slows down as the passion decays, lost in the silence of our final days. Listen to the beauty of these fading chords, sharper than the edges of 1,000 swords. The music is dying right here in our hands, slipping right through like the hourglass sands. I tighten up the tuning, but the pitch is wrong. We forgot the lyrics to our favorite song, strumming out a progression to pure regret, trying to remember what I need to forget.
The symphony collapses into quiet despair, notes dissolving softly into thin air. I pack up the vinyl and the microphone stand, letting go completely of your trembling hand. The tempo slows down as the passion decays, lost in the silence of our final days. Listen to the beauty of these fading chords, sharper than the edges of 1,000 swords. The music is dying right here in our hands, slipping right through like the hourglass sands.
Close, only the wilted petals of a backstage rose. The
Crescendo crashes and the rhythm breaks, leaving only sorrow in the quiet wakes. Strum, let it ring, no more songs to sing. Pluck, watch it die, a musical goodbye. Listen to the beauty of these fading chords, sharper than the edges of 1,000 swords. The music is dying right here in our hands, slipping right through like the hourglass sands. The final note fading away, nothing left to play. Dashboard clock strikes 2:45. Just the ocean wind, the deep night and me,
painted in the hue
of a melancholy blue. steering through the canyon, far away from you.
The engine growls a steady, comforting bass, tearing through the fabric of
Time and space,
headlights cutting through the thick marine layer,
whispering a broken, solitary prayer. Color shifting as the midnight bleeds, fueling the escape that my spirit needs. Taking this indigo, driving to the deep, where the lonely hearts and the restless sleep. Wheels spinning fast on the dark coastal road, carrying the weight of this heavy blue load.
grasping the leather of the steering wheel tight, chasing the horizon to outrun the night. Every street lamp passes like a fleeting thought,
Running from the battles that we shouldn't have fought.
cassette tape spinning a forgotten jazz song.
Wondering exactly where we went so wrong.
The Pacific crashes fiercely against the shore.
I don't wanna play your games anymore. Color shifting as the midnight bleeds, fueling the escape that my spirit needs. Taking this indigo, driving to the deep, where the lonely hearts and the restless sleep. Wheels spinning fast on the dark coastal road, carrying the weight of this heavy blue load. dashboard clock strikes 2:45. Just the ocean wind, the deep night and me, painted in the hue of a melancholic blue, steering through the canyon, far away from you.
The engine growls a steady, comforting bass, tearing through the fabric of time and space. Headlights cutting through the thick marine layer, whispering a broken solitary prayer.
Color shifting as the midnight bleeds, fueling the escape that my spirit needs. Taking this indigo drive into the deep, where the lonely hearts and the restless sleep. Wheels spinning fast on the dark coastal road, carrying the weight of this heavy blue load.
Grasping the leather of the steering wheel tight, chasing the horizon to outrun the night. Every street lamp passes like a fleeting thought,
Running from the battles that we shouldn't have fought. Cassette tape spinning, a forgotten jazz song, wondering exactly where we went so wrong. The Pacific crashes fiercely against the shore. I don't wanna play your games anymore. Colors shifting as the midnight bleeds, fueling the escape that my spirit needs. Taking this indigo drive into the deep, where the lonely hearts and the restless sleep. Wheels spinning fast on the dark coastal road, carrying the weight of this heavy blue accelerate past the borders of the pain, leaving our tears in the Californian rain. The speedometer climbs as the memories drop. I'm pushing the pedal and I'm never gonna stop. Shift, coast, fly under the indigo sky, faster, further away. Gone before the day, taking this indigo drive into the deep, where the lonely hearts and the restless sleep. Wheels spinning fast on the dark coastal road, carrying the weight of this heavy blue load. Keep driving, deep blue, leaving you. The tangerine horizon bleeds into the sea, washing over every single memory of me.
Sitting on the balcony, soaking in the glow,
watching the magnificent, tragic evening show.
Golden rays are bouncing off the frets of my guitar, wondering if you are looking at the same evening star. Plucking out a melody to match the fading light,
surrendering my heavy heart to the approaching night. The colors drip like honey from the sky, a beautiful phenomenon to make an angel cry. Listen to the weeping of the sunset strings, pulling out the sorrow that the evening brings,
tying up our
heaven in a beautiful decay, playing our love out as the light slips away.
Silhouettes are dancing on the terracotta floor.
I don't wanna fight the pulling shadows anymore,
Tuning down the E string to match my dreary mood,
drowning in the beauty of this absolute solitude.
The ocean breeze is whispering a cinematic tune,
making way for the arrival of the silver moon.
I trace the orange lines across the painted atmosphere,
Wishing for a second that you were actually here.
the colors drip like honey
From the sky, a beautiful phenomenon to make an angel cry. Listen to the weeping of the sunset strings, pulling at the sorrow that the evening brings, tying up our heaven in a beautiful decay, playing our love out as the light slips away.
The dusk is an orchestra playing just for us,
Turning all our golden promises to fragile dust,
hold the final chord before the darkness settles in,
washing off the traces of our cinematic sin. Golden, fading, gone, can't hold on. Sunsets, strings, weave, time to sleep. Oh, listen to the weeping of the sunset strings, pulling at the sorrow that the evening brings, whisper through the palm trees, promises of stardom carried on a toxic breeze. Walking down the boulevard of broken fame, where every golden star forgets your real name.
Kicked up the dirt on this legendary intersection, seeking the devil for some desperate direction. Got a hollow guitar and a pocket full of dust, trading my salvation for a handful of rust.
Cameras flash in the shadows of the hills, signing our contracts with poisonous quills. We meet at the Hollywood crossroads tonight, blinded by the glamour of the spotlight, selling our purity for a cinematic dream. Nothing in this valley is exactly as it seems.
The devil wears a suit and drives a vintage car, promising to make me an everlasting star. I tune my strings to the pitch of despair, smelling the vanity thick in the air.
Red carpets unroll like rivers of blood, washing our innocence away in the mud. Mascara running down my porcelain face, trapped forever inside this beautiful place. Cameras flash in the shadows of the hills, signing our contracts with poisonous quills. We meet at the Hollywood crossroads tonight, blinded by the glamour of the spotlight, selling our purity for a cinematic dream. Nothing in this valley is exactly as it seems. He is glowing, spelling our doom, echoing loudly in this empty room. Action, camera roll, take my soul. Action, camera roll, lose control. The glamour of the spotlight, selling our purity for a cinematic dream. Nothing in this valley is exactly as it seems. The credits roll, the screen goes black. poured a glass of memories over crushed ice, paying for your promises a bitter price. The amber liquid burns, tracing down my throat, reading over every single angry note.
The bartender nods, he knows my usual tune, howling with the strays underneath the pale moon, singing to the empty chairs, asking heavens why, trying to drown the sorrow, but the well is dry. Rocking gently in this wooden chair, breathing in the smoky, haunted air. Sing me a bourbon lullaby tonight, chase away the demons hiding from the light. Let the whiskey rhythm soothe my aching mind, leaving all the heartache and the past behind. Cigarette ashes falling on the dusty floor. I don't wanna walk outside that tavern door.
The jukebox plays a melody from 52. Everything inside this place reminds me of you.
Swallowing the fire to keep the cold away,
hoping that tomorrow brings a brighter day. But midnight is a thief stealing my resolve, waiting for these bitter feelings to dissolve. Rocking gently in this wooden chair, breathing in the smoky, haunted air. Sing me a bourbon lullaby tonight, chase away the demons hiding from the light. Dropping the needle on a dusty black groove, watching the shadows in the living room move. A glass of red wine leaving stains on the wood, trying to be everything you told me I should.
The turntable spins like the earth on its axis, dodging all the pain like evasive tactics. Warm analog sound fills the hollow apartment, unlocking the grief in my secret compartment. Revolutions per minute, counting the time, turning our tragedy into a rhythmic rhyme. Spinning this midnight vinyl round and round, getting lost inside the heavy velvet sound. A vintage confession pressed into the wax, tracing the lines of our emotional cracks. The stereo hums with a comforting hiss, reminding my lips of your phantom kiss. I crank up the volume to deafen the silence, escaping the grip of this emotional violence.
Lying on the rug with my eyes tightly shut, the music is healing the wounds that you cut. A sultry saxophone bleeding out from the speaker, making my resistance grow weaker and weaker. Revolutions per minute, counting the time, turning our tragedy into a rhythmic rhyme. Spin this midnight vinyl round and round, getting lost inside the heavy velvet sound. A vintage confession pressed into the wax, tracing the lines of our emotional underneath the light of a lonely moon. Scratches on the surface make the needle skip, just like the lies falling from your lips. Round and round and lost in the sound, lost in the sound. Spin, skip, play, fade away. This midnight vinyl round and round, round and round, getting lost inside the heavy velvet sound. A vintage confession pressed into the wax, tracing the lines of our emotional cracks. Like at the record play to the end of the day. into the cushions of this heavy night, draped in scarlet fabrics, avoiding the morning light. No resistance left inside these fragile bones, sitting quietly upon these isolated thrones.
The pole of the earth got nothing on your stare. I'm falling through the floorboards, grasping at the air. Magnetic forces wrapping around my weary spine, tethered to a destiny I cannot redefine.
We spin around this room, losing all our control. A beautiful disaster taking over my soul. Is that velvet gravity holding us down? Wearing this dark obsession like a heavy crown. No wings could lift us from this sweet decay. We're anchored in the magic of our own display.
The clock stops ticking when you touch my hand. We're sinking ships, burying into the sand. Every breath is weighing pounds of solid gold, a mesmerizing story that remains untold.
I like the way you surrender to the fall, letting the shadows consume us, taking it all, floating downward gracefully without a sound, until our bodies finally meet the ground. We spin around this room, losing all our control. A beautiful disaster taking over my soul. Is that velvet gravity holding us down? Wearing this dark obsession like a heavy crown. No wings could lift us from this sweet decay. We're anchored in the magic of our own display. Heavier than the ocean, softer than the breeze. This invisible force brings us to our knees, crushed beneath the beauty of the atmosphere. There is nothing left to fear. Down we go, where the soft darkness flows. Hold me tight into the night. It's that velvet gravity holding us down. Wearing this dark obsession like a heavy crown. slow painting canyons in peach, leaving the city far out of our reach.
Dashboard illuminates a path to the unknown,
driving away from the places we've outgrown.
Shifting the gears as the engine starts to hum, fleeing the wreckage of what we have become.
Rearview mirror shows a disappearing town,
keeping the pedal completely pressed down.
white lines blurring into an endless stream, cruising right into a Californian dream, rolling down this twilight highway, doing this escape our own reckless way, chasing the horizon before the darkness falls, ignoring every time reality calls.
Motel signs flicker with a vacancy glow, but we got 1,000 more miles to go.
Radio static playing an old rhythmic tune,
Racing against the rise of the moon.
warm desert wind blowing through my hair, leaving behind every burden and care. Tires sing a lullaby on the heated street, moving to the rhythm of our synchronized heartbeat. White lines blurring into an endless stream, cruising right into a Californian dream, rolling down this twilight highway, doing this escape our own reckless way, chasing the horizon before the darkness falls, ignoring every time reality calls. Asphalt stretching to infinity,
Escaping the chains of our history,
no destination, just the open route,
leaving no room for a single doubt.
mile after mile, see the stars smile,
Drive, just drive, we are alive.
rolling down this twilight highway, doing this escape our own reckless way, chasing the horizon before the darkness falls, ignoring every time reality calls. Into the dusk, into the night,
Follow the headlights.
dropping the needle on a dusty black groove, watching the shadows in the living room move. A glass of red wine leaving stains on the wood, trying to be everything you told me I should.
The turntable spins like the earth on its axis, dodging all the pain like evasive tactics.
Warm analog sound fills the hollow apartment, unlocking the grief in my secret compartment. Revolutions per minute, counting the time, turning our tragedy into a rhythmic rhyme, spinning this midnight vinyl round and round, getting lost inside the heavy velvet sound. A vintage confession pressed into the wax, tracing the lines of our emotional cracks.
The stereo hums with a comforting hiss, reminding my lips of your phantom kiss.
I crank up the volume to deafen the silence, escaping the grip of this emotional violence.
Lying on the rug with my eyes tightly shut,
The music is healing the wounds that you cut, a sultry saxophone bleeding out from the speaker,
making my resistance grow weaker and weaker.
Revolutions per minute, counting the time, turning our tragedy into a rhythmic rhyme, spinning this midnight vinyl round and round, getting lost inside the heavy velvet sound. A vintage confession pressed into the wax, tracing the lines of our emotional cracks.
The B-side plays a much darker tune,
Underneath the light of a lonely moon,
scratches on the surface make the needle skip,
just like the lies falling from your lip. Round and round and
lost in the sound.
round and round and
Spin, skip, play.
fade away, spinning this midnight vinyl round and round, getting lost inside the heavy velvet sound. A vintage confession pressed into the wax, memory of me sitting on the balcony, soaking in the glow, watching the magnificent, tragic evening show.
Golden rays are bouncing off the frets of my guitar,
wondering if you are looking at the same evening star,
plucking out a melody
to match the fading light,
surrendering my heavy heart
to the approaching night. The colors drip like honey from the sky, a beautiful phenomenon to make an angel cry. Listen to the weeping of the sunset strings, pulling at the sorrow that the evening brings, tying up our heaven in a beautiful decay, playing our love out as the light slips away.
Silhouettes are dancing on the terracotta floor.
I don't wanna fight the pulling shadows anymore,
Tuning down the E string to match my dreary mood,
drowning in the beauty of this absolute solitude.
The ocean breeze is whispering a cinematic tune,
Making way for the arrival of the silver moon.
I trace the orange lines across the painted atmosphere,
Wishing for a second that you were actually here. The colors drip like honey from the sky,
a beautiful phenomenon to make an